Joe, do you think Kamala Harris has properly addressed concerns about how her administration would be different from the Biden administration, and also her flip-flopping positions over the years, whether it's on fracking, on prisoners transitioning, on taxpayer funds, on the Middle East? And in a sense, perhaps, is she lucky that she's had such a short campaign window, because the longer we go on, it seems like the honeymoon is fading?
Well, that's right. It actually has helped her to have a short campaign because she hasn't come under the sort of policy scrutiny that Donald Trump or Joe Biden or most other candidates would have faced. At the moment, if you were to ask the average voter, what is Kamala Harris's tax policy, what is her border policy, even what is her policy on the Middle East, you wouldn't be able to get answers. The main focus of Harris voters is that Kamala Harris is not Donald Trump. And she has built a coalition of anti-Trumpers that stretch from Liz Cheney on the right, and Liz Cheney is right-wing Republican, right through to Bernie Sanders and AOC on the left. Now, that is a very broad coalition. The only thing that unites all of those people is that they despise Donald Trump. Whereas Donald Trump is focused on policies, lower taxes, less regulation. I don't agree with him, but he wants to introduce and increase tariffs. He wants to rebuild the border wall, and he wants to move illegals out of the United States. He wants to open up the energy opportunities of the United States. He actually has quite a wide policy platform. And so in response to that, you've got Elon Musk on one side of his support base, and you've got the Teamsters truck driving union, which has always supported the Democratic Party, on the other side. 70% of the members, truck drivers of America, most of them, if not almost all of them, have never gone to university. They're hardworking, blue-collar workers. 70% of the union members voted to support Donald Trump ahead of Harris. And so Trump's coalition is built on policy. Harris's coalition is built on not being Donald Trump.
Just finally, Joe, Trump is said to have targeted the young male voter through podcasts like Joe Rogan. But are female voters coming out to support Harris like the Democrats were relying on?
Well, you know, Sharri, the thing is this. Donald Trump won more white women in 2016 than Hillary Clinton. He won the votes of more white women than Joe Biden in 2020. In both elections, they knew that abortion under Donald Trump, with the Supreme Court appointed by the Republicans, would refer power back to the states. So the abortion policy was pretty settled. The question is, are those people now really changing on the issue of abortion? And what Harris is doing is she was targeting at first young people on campuses to get them to vote. But she has now changed tack and focused on young women. And what they've found is that all the Democratic efforts to win over young men were failing, and they were turning to Donald Trump. So there is a battle of the sexes in this election, more pronounced than almost any other election in American history. But I am still a little sceptical as to whether those issues that influence the sexual divide are going to be the issues that are actually going to materially change the level of support for Trump and Harris.
Well, Joe, I hope it's not a week-long wait for the results or more, as you've suggested. It'll drive us all crazy. Joe Hockey, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks very much, Sharri. Thank you.